and welcome to the Valuable Impact Moment with Dr. Kevin Storr, the Professor of Value. Today, our impact word is trade. Do you realize that you are one trade away from your dreams? You are one trade away from being financially successful, one trade away from being educationally accomplished. What do I mean by this? Everything that you have is a result of your ability to trade. Therefore, we must ask ourselves, what are we trading? Well, you are actually trading yourself. We are our own stock exchange. We are trading shares in our companies. When we get a job, what are we really doing? We are trading ourselves to a company, and that company in exchange trades our abilities, makes money, and then gives us a portion of it. But notice that they never give you the full amount. That tells me that the company you work for will never give you your full financial value. Instead, it will always give you what they think you are actually worth. When you get a job and you negotiate for a salary, the salary that you get is actually in between the lowest possible amount you can get and your highest maximum value. But it will never be that maximum value. Think about it. If I have a problem in my home, such as a pest problem, what do? I hire someone to come in who has expertise to remove my pest problem, and in exchange I give them money. What are they doing? They're actually trading their abilities. So if you want to become an effective person and move further in life, you must learn how to trade yourself. Trading yourself requires three things. First, you should be able to value your time. Secondly, you must be able to value the information that you have. And thirdly, you must be able to value your expertise. This acronym I call TIE, T-I-E. Time, information, and expertise. Therefore, your time, your information, and your expertise begins to determine your brand. You must develop your brand. And how do you develop your brand? By your time, your information, and your expertise. By doing so, you will become an effective trader. Remember that whatever you need, you are one trade away from it. A person who is unemployed is really looking for an opportunity to trade his or herself in exchange for money. A person who is hungry is able to trade their time for food. A person who is in debt can trade their time, information, and expertise for money. You must develop your brand, and to do this, you must develop your time, your information, and your expertise. I will use myself as an example. I have over 20 years experience as a physics researcher, 13 years experience as a physics professor. I've been writing grants for over 10 years. I've acquired over $3 million in grants. I've built 2 physics labs in 2 different states. As a result, this helps to build up my brand. Educationally, I have 2 bachelor degrees, a master's degree, 2 PhD degrees, and therefore, this allows me to set a ceiling, or better yet, a floor on what I would demand for my time, my information, and my expertise. I have invested this time to develop myself so that I can become an effective trader of the company known as Kevin A. Storr, the Professor of Value. Therefore, if you have the opportunity to speak with me, you have the opportunity to interact with value, with someone who has spent time and money, given his resources to develop his brand. And how did I do this? I emphasized my time, my information, and my expertise. Develop your brand and increase your ability to trade, and you will increase your value. This is Dr. Kevin Storr, the Professor of Value, and you've just been impacted.